Hello everyone, you are welcome to Anchor Network, where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news.
If you are on the way, trace your way to Shimbashi. That is where it's happening. We're taking off now. We just finished praying now, and we're about to march. So we're gonna hit Tokyo live. Wherever you are, enjoy this very historical moment where we remember our dead heroes. Everything is happening live in Tokyo. If you're on the way, for those who might not have gotten the notification of where we are in Shimbashi, Tokyo TV. Nihon TV, yes, by the Nihon TV, there is one park there. You come over there. We are live there. It is about to happen. It's happening now. As you are seeing there.
IPOB members flood Japan ahead of Buhari's visit, following the order given by Nnamdi Kanu. President Muhammadu Buhari is billed to attend the 7th Tokyo International Conference on African Development, which will take place in the city of Yokohama from August 28th to 30th. He is expected to back on August 31st. A statement by the Special Advisor to the President on Media and Publicity, Femi Adesina, states President Buhari will deliver Nigeria's statement during plenary session 3, in which he will appraise Nigeria-Japan relations and takeaways from. Kanu had earlier boasted that his group would disgrace and arrest President Muhammadu Buhari as soon as he arrives the Asian country on Sunday. He said President Buhari must be arrested and handed over to Japanese authorities to enable him to answer for his alleged crimes against humanity, which he allegedly committed in Nigeria between 2015 and 2019. The pro-Biafra leader urged its members in the country to mobilize and ensure that they arrest President Muhammadu Buhari, saying they were ready for the legal aftermath of the action. He said this shortly after members of the group attacked former Deputy Senate President Ike Ekweremadu in Nuremberg, Germany, at a New Yam Festival event. Meanwhile, Lagos State Governor Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu also joined President Muhammadu Buhari's entourage, following an invite to the event by the Japanese government. A statement by the governor's chief press secretary, Mr. Gboyega Akosile, said Sanwo-Olu would join President Muhammadu Buhari on the 3rd plenary session of the conference, where the president is expected to give a keynote speech on Nigeria-Japan relations and takeaway from TICAD 6. The governor is also expected to attend a state banquet to honor the invitation of Emperor Naruhito at a tea reception at the Imperial Palace in Tokyo. So guys, from the video you can see that the IPOB members, they've really lined up, in an orderly manner, and they are moving, at least making their presence, to be known. A lot of people will like, oh, they might not even get there, they might not even go there in the first place. That is it possible to arrest the president? That one is a different ball game entirely. But the most important thing is that they are there. So it's a welcome development. So guys, that's just my own opinion, and like what they said, the president is there to give a keynote, to also to comment on the Nigeria-Japan relationship that they've had over the years, and the people that really followed him, some of the governors that followed him down to the place, about 3 governors, I think that's the Sanwo-Olu is one of those governors that really escorted him down there. But one thing we always say is all these visits, all this traveling and all of that, of what use are they to us at the end of the day? Is it just to mark, to register it that the government or the president always travel or travels to a particular place, and that's it. At the end of the day, how will that help us even as a nation? Is it just to go there to go and read all these normal rhetorics, all those political statements? That's just what we've been experiencing over the years. But we hope that this one is going to bring a new development according to what they are going to discuss about Africa and the rest things. More so, the issue now is that the IPOB members, they are there already making their presence known. I think it's happened yesterday. That was the video that we really saw there. They are really doing a good job. It's nobody's encouraging violence and all of that. But if it is protesting all the time, so that these people will know what we are feeling, these people will know that what they are doing to us, we are not happy about it. It's making the protest you know a reality. Not that you want to protest in Nigeria, they will form all manner of things. Police will be there trying to do one or two things, try to discourage people, trying to intimidate people and all of that. But in a well organized environment, even as when they had already made that pronouncement that okay, it's going to be this or it's not going to be this, from the order of from a Nnamdi Kanu. If it were to be Nigeria, even immediately people have started speculating even what is and what is not, because with the order, with the statement, a lot of things have been mixed together. Oh, some people said, oh, he said he want to go and attack Buhari, he want to go and this and that. Of course, he has come out to debunk all of those things, through his lawyer. But if it were to be in Nigeria with all those things that we've been hearing all over the social media, police would have been there. They wouldn't even have an opportunity of going closer to that place in the first place. They would have, tear gas them. They would have started beating a lot of people as we speak. But when you have a place, or when you are in a place that is well regulated, that is well managed and cultured, and know the, observe and respect human rights, it's not always difficult to know. But back home, what do we see? Even peaceful protest, they will turn it to something else. They would like, oh, you want to overthrow the government, you want to do this, you want to do that. So when are we going to be out of all of this mess? Because I see that we are in bondage already. You cannot talk, you cannot do anything, you cannot raise your leg, you cannot raise your hand, you cannot do anything. If you are still talking to some people from the masses, they will be telling you, why are you doing this? If you want to carry sand, oh, don't carry sand. The sand, will splash into your eyes, and you could get blind. Or if you want to carry water, oh, the water will spill away, everywhere will be messy. Okay, let us call a round table. Oh, can you even speak English? What do you know that you want to talk about? So what do we really want as a people? What do we really want? Some people will still go out to go and protest. They will still like, okay, why did they go? Who sent you message? Who did this and that? Some people, oh, I'm afraid I don't want to die, and all of that. So what do we now do at this junction? What do we do? Some people will still be speaking on behalf of the masses. The masses too will come and be, you know, talking down on them. That who sent you? You that you are complaining that some people are taking some steps that are not supposed to be taken. Which steps have you taken in the first place? So where do we go from? Why some people are so bold that irrespective of what will happen, we will still face them. We will still face them. So it's this kind of a thing can happen in a country where they obey a rule of law. Not that some people will try to justify some things that, oh, you are not supposed to do this, you are not supposed to use this word, you are not supposed to use this word. See the way these guys were really moving, peacefully. See the way they are being coordinated. You cannot even see police or whatever. You can't see them running etasketa. Can you imagine? But if it is in Nigeria, oh, they will tell you, bring your head, bring your leg, bring your whatever. Who born you? Who is your father? You are going to rot in jail. You are going to do this. You are going to do that. It's not really fair. It's not really fair at all if we as masses, if we cannot come together and speak one language. But there's something that we are all going through. There's something that is common that we are all going through. It's the poverty, insecurity, all manner of things, not having a good standard of living. not having a good life, not having good education, not having a good infrastructure, not having electricity. We all go through all of this. But the leaders that most of you side, most of you support, you know the kind of life they are living. Even in Nigeria, they are living in affluence. Once they are tired again, you know, they will still move abroad to go and enjoy themselves and with their families. So where do you now belong to? Talk, you cannot talk. People that are bold to talk, you will say, why are they not talk? Why are they talking? So where do we start from? So guys, that's just my own opinion. I would like to hear your own take concerning this IPOB protest, peaceful protest in Japan. Please leave your comments below in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening. Bye.